Mlikuwa hapa nikionya maaskofu, si ndio? Muache kuita Ruto kwa makanisa yenu. Mwai amepata vizuri sana. Na maaskofu wala ambao mnakubali Ruto kuje kwa makanisa yenu, hii Mwai ameona ni kionjo, mtaona kitu mjaiona. Hii Kenya hii itawatapika. Kenya itawatapika. Nyinyi maaskofu mnakula pesa ya Ruto, mkinyanyasa washirika wenu. Mumeshiba na washirika wanalala njaa. Mnalipa school fees, wengine wenu ni wazee, hata ni wajukuu mko nao, watukuu ndio mko nao. Pastor mlishamaliza kusomesha, wajukuu mmaliza kusomesha. Mnanyanyasa young generation. Mnaenda kukula State House na mmeshiba tayari. Mungu ako na kesi yenu. Niliwaambia muache kuitana kwa makanisa yenu, mkakataa kuitana. Mkakataa, bado mnaitana. Ona vile Mwai ameenda. Mliona vile Karaoke alisalimiwa. Anapigiwa simu anaambiwa umbo wewe. Mwingine anapiga simu akishika hivi mbuzi wewe. Mwingine anampiga simu akishika anasema panya wewe. Sasa bishop kama unatusiwa panya, wewe ni bishop mzima, spiritual father, unaitwa panya. Na mimi nimesimama hapa mtoto mdogo nimekuambia wachana usikii. Usikii wachana usikii. Wale maaskofu mko na hiyo tabia bado inakuja. Hata street hamtakanyaga. Muende mweke tint kwa magari yenu na muhakikisha kwamba hiyo number plate ni secret. Mpewe na Ruto secret number plate ili isijulikane mko wapi. Mtaona embarrassment ile mjaiona. Hiyo kanisa mnaitanga yenu hamtaonekana hapo. Natoa unabii, siongei, natoa unabii na utaona. Anasema akikuja kwa kanisa yako impromptu bila ile kwa lie, tusiye kabisa. Hakikisha umeweka watu nyuma yake na kando yake wakimwambia mwizi. Ruto must not be accepted anywhere. Unaona sasa ile tabu ameacha pale Jesus Winner. Hiyo ni tabu ya miaka mingi. Na mimi siwezi ambia James msiende. Mwingine aliniambia ati si mzuri watu wakitusi watu wa Mungu. Si mimi natusi wangu, nani ananiambianga si mzuri kunitusi? Wakati jenzi walikuwa na wao, Mwai hakuongea. Hakusema kitu. Mwai hakusema chochote. Wakati watu wanakuwa abducted hapa na pale, hakusema kitu yote. Sasa anaona 20 milioni na mwacha, analia kila mahali. Na mimi nilisimama nikasema hiyo pesa haoni. Na hiyo kanisa ajengi. Mungu gani anataka kujengewa kanisa na pesa iko na damu ya watu?
Bunge, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to BAV. This is Bunge Audio Visual. Yeah, where we give you the breakdown of the biggest conversation happening in Kenya, and not only in Kenya, but across the globe as well. So if you're new here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell as well, so that you can be able to get updates on whatever is happening across the globe. So yesterday, the streets of Roysambu were filled with the rage, smoke, and resistance. And as you all know, the Gen Zs took their battle for accountability straight to the pulpit at Jesus Winner Ministry. So the question is, why? So 20 million donation from President William Ruto ilikuwa made in the recent past, but it didn't stop there. So police brutality, tear gas, and chaos followed, and now a bold new voice has emerged from the clergy, delivering a chilling warning to bishops and pastors dining with those who are actually in power. So the question of the day is this the beginning of a new era where the church is no longer untouchable? Because there are quite a number of religious leaders or other members of the clergy wenye wamekuwa reluctant when it comes to getting some sort of donations or rather contributions from those who are serving at the political pillars of this country. Talk about the MPs, talk about the MCAs, talk about the governors, talk about the senators, where however much they've tried to do some sort of contribution towards some churches. We were able to see that some churches, some leaders of churches in Kenya and various parts of the country have been very, very reluctant. And the video that you've watched is another of a pastor who has been criticizing this regime of President William Samoei Ruto. So let's talk about the Jesus Winner chaos, and also get to discuss more about the reason behind the pastor's criticism to his fellow counterparts. So as we talk about the Jesus Winner chaos that happened yesterday, that's on Sunday, I will start by saying that Sunday was anything but a day of peace at Jesus Winner Ministry. So the young Kenyans, armed with nothing but their voices and placards, demanded answers. But instead of the dialogue, they were met to their with the tear gas and police batons. And I think we've seen this before, state forces being used to silence the people that are actually trying to air out their voices or rather their cries. But here's the twist. This wasn't really a rally or a government office. this was church, and church is actually a place that should be neutral and a sanctuary for the oppressed, and not a bank for political favors. But it's so unfortunate that we were able to see the pastor had mobilized some goons, and on the other side, the government had also sent some police officers to actually neutralize the protesters who had assembled at Jesus Winners ministry premises. Let's also talk about the second part, whereby we want to discuss about what the pastor you've just seen in the video was trying to, the kind of message that the pastor in the video was trying to pass. So now, in the aftermath of that Sunday chaos, a video has surfaced, and we've seen a fearless pastor sending a stern warning to bishops causing up to politicians. And according to him, what happened in Roysambu is just the beginning. And to those pastors accepting blessings from the government, he says, that they should drive in tinted windows, because Kenyans are watching, and the people will not stop, and that they are going to regret for the choices that they have actually made in life. So let's be honest, doesn't this pastor have a point after talking the way he talked? Because the hypocrisy is out there in the open, and that churches are actually preaching water but drinking wine at the end of the day, and leaders standing on pulpits calling for justice, but behind the scenes we are also able to see some pocketing money made from suffering of innocent Kenyans, and now the people have had enough of it, because there is no single day utaipata Wakenya na fry mtu akitoa 20 million as a contribution, yet they themselves know that deep down wenyewe hawana pesa. Some of the children are suffering, some of their family members are in hospital because of the inefficiencies of this new healthcare system called SHA, or rather SHIF, that is the Social Health Insurance Fund that replaced the NHIF. So what next? The question of the day is, what next? So the warning has been issued, and the fire has been lit, and Kenyans seem more determined than ever. And the question is, will the church listen, or will it continue to be a political battleground? And more importantly, we also need to understand that there are quite a number of forces that have actually been circulating around this whole story. And what does this mean for the future of this, for the future of activism in this particular country? Because the new generation, that is the Gen Z, has turned out to be the most, to be the next opposition of this particular country. That is after the leader of opposition, that is Raila Odinga, had formed what you call a memorandum of understanding with UDA. So they are, at the moment, they are ensured they are working together. So we are left with no opposition for the people to actually air their views to. The only opposition at the moment is the one is the wananchi, for the wananchi themselves. So I don't know what's going to happen after that. But the question you're also supposed to be asking yourself is, will the pressure on the religious institutions force them to take a stand for the people instead of the political power? So I don't know what to take, guys, because for me, I think that this is not just about one church or one pastor or one politician. It's about the bigger fight for accountability, and that the youth have spoken, the church is being tested, and the government is watching. So what happens next? I don't know what's going to happen next, but what I can say is that we need to give ourselves some time and see what's going to unfold. Because one thing I can assure you for now, one thing I can tell you for free, is that there is no single day you'll never find an incompetent leader being re-elected back to office come 2027, because people are tired of whatever they've been seeing. People are tired of lives being lost. People are tired of abductions. People are tired of the incompetent leaders in office. People are tired of an equal distribution of resources in the various parts of the country. So we'll be here to break it all down, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe for more real talk on Bunge Podcast. I think for now, that I'll call that the end of this particular episode. If at all you've got some opinions, something else, or rather some sentiments you'd like to share, comment section iko hapo chini. Please hit the subscribe button for you to be able to get more updates. See you in the next episode.